how do you review an in-ear monitor system on YouTube? Can you tell me, Sam? Because I don't particularly know, because there's really no way to let you guys hear how it sounds. You'd have to have it plugged up in your ears for that. So don't really know how to test it for you, but what I can do is I can open it up, take it all out, show you what's in it, plug it up, tell you what I think. So that's what I'm going to do today. Okay. Phenyx Pro reached out to me about reviewing a personal in-ear monitor system. And I thought, you know what? It wouldn't be a bad idea to have my own personal in-ear monitor system, because that's something I haven't had in my arsenal at this point. And you never know when you might need it. All right. Especially if you're a church musician, and this is really cool, because if your church hasn't gone to in-ears yet, you could get this and then set up an in-ear monitor for yourself. Of course, you'll be subject to, whatever monitor mixing abilities are present there, but still, there's a solution out there for everyone. And this Phenyx Pro unit, quite honestly, at $215, it's a lot less expensive than a lot of the more known brands out there on the internet. But Phenyx seems to be a really solid company. I've reviewed products of theirs before, and I don't see any problem here. So we're going to take a look at it today. All right. So guys, my name is Rumblin' Man, and I'm a YouTuber, and I review guitar and bass gear. We also have other gear reviews, things like this, and tutorials as pertain to musicians. All right. And this is my bird, Samuel. And Sammy... Good timing. Yeah, buddy, Samuel. And Sammy is going to be helping me with the review today, right, bud? I don't know what he's going to do to help, and if he bites me, he's going to go night-night, but yeah, he's going to chill. And yeah, bud. Hi, bud. I don't have a lot of wires that I'm using right now, so he's going to help me today. So anyway, this is by Phenyx. So like I said a second ago, we're going to open it up and just kind of take a look at what's in it. And I'll give you what I think, and then there will be a link in the description of this video. So if you want to get this Phenyx unit for yourself, $215 for a good working in-ear monitor solution for yourself, not a bad deal. I mean, especially when you look at the prices they charge for some of the other stuff that's out there, a little crazy. So I would definitely recommend this already. But of course, we're going to want to open it up and see what it's all about. Okay. So Sammy, what do you think of in-ear monitors? I know what he thinks about them. He wants to chew on the cable. That's what he wants to do. So guys, just to give you a couple specs real quick before we open it up and check it out. It does have a range of 160 feet, which is pretty good considering, even here in the States, most of the sanctuaries, I assume that you might be doing church stuff. So most of the sanctuaries, here in the United States in churches, most of them don't even, go 160 feet. So you're probably going to be covered. And then also if you're doing concert halls, or maybe you're playing in a band and just want to use this, 160 feet, you're probably going to be covered, especially if you consider that you're going to be going either from a mixer to your ears or from an Aviom unit or whatever kind of, line you're running. There's a million different ways of doing things. But 160 feet is going to have you covered. It has a selectable frequency of 90 megahertz band. It's also rack mountable. It's stereo, and it's made of a nice metal housing, which is much more durable than some, kind of cheap plastic. So real quick, we're going to open this thing up, and I'm just going to show you what's in it, and we'll take a look. Hi, buddy. Ah. Now, guys, before I even take it out, inevitably, I'm going to get a comment from one of these guys. Rumblin' Man, why in thunderation are you reviewing an in-ear monitor? I don't even know what that is. You need to review guitars and basses so I can listen to them and get in there on the comments and tell you what I think and let everybody read my comments and the vast knowledge that I have about it. And dude, good for you. Look, fine. You don't want to see a review of an in-ear monitor. You want to see a guitar or bass. There's guitars and basses coming, okay? I try to look at gear that I think makes sense for modern musicians on this channel, and particularly guitar players and bass players, and this is something that makes sense. I'm sorry if that offends you in some way, but I want to review it for these people, so do me a favor and watch another video or go start your own channel. We should think of a name for that guy. I'm going to call him Boomer Dan. So here we go. Now, just like the last Phenyx product I reviewed, which was a wireless guitar system that we looked at a little over a year ago, I think. It comes in a great plastic case, which is good. You can discard this box. It's actually kind of a nice box with a handle on it and everything, but you can discard this box or use it for storage or something. And we have the plastic case here. Wow. Wow. It's got a nice foam interior. So that's pretty cool if you're going to be carrying this back and forth to your church or to your gig, wherever, or even leaving it in the studio. It looks like it's pretty darn safe in this casing, okay? Really nice padding in here. So I like that. I like that it comes with that. All right, so first thing is some of the cables and a little rinky-dink headset. We have an operation manual. They throw in a couple AA's for your receiver, which I always like that because I don't always have a billion AA's sitting around. An adapter for the transmitter. And we have the metal pieces to use it as a rack mount. We also have an antenna. Here's the wireless receiver. This is what you put on your person and plug your headset into. Now, I really want to go ahead and recommend not using the headset that comes with this because it doesn't look high quality. There are plenty of affordable Amazon headsets. I most recommend the KZ-AS10 in-ear monitors because they're really good and don't cost a fortune. You can check out my review on the link above. All right, batteries are in. By the way, while the transmitter might be metal, the receiver is plastic, but quite honestly, every wireless in-ear receiver I've ever used was plastic, okay? Now, it does have a belt clip. I've had these belt clips break before with other products. This one, however, seems pretty securely fastened, all right? You kind of have to hold down the power button to turn it on and off. So there it is, and then I guess you use the power button to turn it on and off by holding it down, which is better. You don't want to accidentally turn it off, so I get it. There's a set button, and there is an ADD, R and L, balance, and all that mess. So, well, R and L, that's panning. I mean, so obviously it gets pretty fancy pants in your options there, which that's always nice, considering in my use of in-ear monitors, I've never really used those options. It's got an antenna on it, volume knob, woohoo. Honestly, it seems like a pretty decent little receiver, right, Sam? Let's check out the transmitter. That's usually the exciting part. It is metal as advertised. Looks like a nice wireless transmitter. Has that new metal item smell to it. On the back, we've got two of these universal plugs that can go XLR or 1/4 inch, which that's great. That makes this a versatile little unit, actually. Then the antenna plugs into it. All right, so there it is. You just screw that in. There's a pad switch, so you can have it at 0 decibels flat, or you can pad it down to -12 decibels if you're getting too much gain in your ears. Looks like you got a volume knob, 2 different volume knobs. One is for the direct headphones. One is for the overall transmitter. Yeah, so all these switches. I'll plug it in real quick just to show you that it works. Good boy, buddy. All right. Hey, bud. Oh, okay. So I just plugged it in. Bam, I turned it on. I do like the illuminated green, as green is my favorite color. Hence having a green cheek conure. Kind of makes sense. And a green telly, you know what I mean? And it is pretty cut to the chase. There it is. Boom. So, don't know what else to tell you. I mean, in terms of demonstration. Now, let's take a look at this headset real quick. You know, by the way, I know what else Boomer Dan is going to comment at some point. This. You know what, Rumbling Man, if you're not going to go into depth about frequencies and how they work and what this thing really does and the ins and outs of the science behind it, then you shouldn't be teaching anything. So here I am in the next 2 paragraphs going to tell you the ins and outs of frequencies. I can't give you a class in frequencies and audio units right now. All I can do is just kind of review this product. And I'm just going to go on and say that the in-ear unit they give you sucks. However, I will test it out real quick if Sammy doesn't eat it. All right, so I'm going to listen to one of my favorite tunes on Apple Music, which is going to be the song Forward by Last Days. Not good audio quality out of these phones. I do like the structure of them. They sit in my ears fairly nicely, but I wish they had thrown in a good quality set of earbuds. I think that would make the value go up. I think that would make more people spend $250 on the unit. That said, it is still a fair price, but go on and get yourself some better in-ears for your monitor situation. Like I said, I recommend the KZ-AS10s. These are just trash. I mean, these are trash. So, sorry, bud. I know you liked them. Comes with some cool pieces. You know, you got one of those adapters that goes from 8" to 1/4". Never can have too many of those hanging around. And then the actual jacks on it. Well, there's a phone jack on it for headphones. It's a 1/4" phone jack, but obviously that's really, you barely even need that. So it works. So anyway, guys, I don't know what else to tell you about the unit. It does seem good quality. I do think it's a good deal for the money if you've got some, good earbuds with some good drivers in them. It seems like it's in great working order. It seems like it lives up to the specifications. So I have really kind of shown you everything I could. Okay, so there it is. Do you have any questions about this unit? Let me know in the comments, and I'll answer you however I can. Obviously, I do want to get some more experience using it, and if I get some more experience using it, then I'll be able to answer more of your questions. Also, what's your experience been with in-ears? I'll tell you this. The first time I served at a church on a worship stage in which we went to in-ears, for me, there was like no looking back. I was controlling my mix on my iPad, which you can easily do depending if you have a digital board. And I love in-ears. Everybody on stage having their own set. I mean, it does make it harder to feel what's going on in the room, to hear if the congregation's singing and stuff, but it's still really cool in worship bands or in other types of pro bands. And I will say this does very much seem to be a professional product. Based on ones that I've checked out that are more name brand, it seems like it's just as good. I do have the product link in the description of this video, so you're more than welcome to go check it out on Amazon and order yourself one. So guys, thanks so much for checking out this video today. I hope it did give you some information about this Phenyx Audio in-ear monitor wireless system. If you're considering getting one, kind of help you see what's in it and help your decision. Or if nothing else, I hope the video was entertaining. I sure know Sammy is a very entertaining guy. So God bless you guys. Thanks again, and I'll see you on the next video here on the Rumbling Man channel. Up next, we're going to be looking at some flat patch cables. We're going to have a giveaway, and we got more bass related content and more guitar related content on the way. So stick with me. All right. See ya.